What's good, bro? So this year has been really interesting, and I feel like what's made it so interesting is that I started having things to look forward to. So in this life, it can really get dry, man. Like, I remember when I was in the US, just before I came back to Kenya this year, I got there and I was so lost. Like, I just felt confused as to why I'd even come back, and I didn't even really know why I was back in the States. I kept making excuses as to why I had to leave Kenya. I was like, oh, it was my dad's birthday, and Thanksgiving's coming up. I want to spend time with my family. All true things. But at the end of the day, like, I had nothing to look forward to in Kenya. That really set me down because I used to look forward to dating, but at the time I was having so many wahala, so many issues with the girls I was dating that I couldn't even look forward to going on a date anymore. So I was like, bro, if I don't have dates to look forward to, I don't have work to look forward to, nothing in the gym is inspiring, then I guess I better just go back home and figure myself out. So I did that. And when I went home, I had a spiritual awakening where I realized nothing can go wrong in the present moment. Like when you are here and you're here now, life is as it should be. Like it's so perfect. I don't know how else to put it, but I just woke up to the fact that I wasn't being present. I wasn't here right now. Like I was always thinking of the future or the past or thinking about what I should be doing or what I could be doing, but not being here with myself and looking at myself not as something that needs to be fixed, but as something that could be improved. So once I had that awakening and I started to be so in tune with now, I really I really started to be more aware of myself and how I wanted my life to go. So I told myself, dude, I'm definitely going back to Kenya. That's happening ASAP because I have nothing to look forward to when I'm in the States. And that's another thing, which is like, we don't realize how much our environment shapes our reality. Like, our environment might suck so badly and there's nothing for us there, but because we don't know anything better, we choose to stay in that situation. So for me, I decided I didn't want to be in that situation anymore. I had done it so many times where I'd go to Kenya and then come back to States, go to Kenya, come back to States. And after I spent 7 months in Kenya in 2025, like more time than I spent in the States, I was like, dude, I need to make this decision. I need to make it now. And it turned out that my intuition was correct because my dad decided that he wanted to move out of the family home that we were all staying in. So me moving to Kenya was perfectly coincidental with that. But then I came to Kenya and just out the gate, like I started messing up like how I did in the past. Like I actually got arrested one day. Long story. But after that one day, like literally actually the first day I touched down in Kenya, I got arrested. I was like, wow, I really want this trip to look a lot different than it has in the past. And I want to be more in tune and more aware so that I'm not running into these issues. And just being smart about life. Like, really, I don't need to be getting arrested, neither do you. So, anyways, I decided to be smarter and I started to look for things that I could look forward to. And dude, we all have things in our mind that we want to do. Like, but for whatever reason, we say, I'll do it later, or it's not for me, or somebody else could do it, but not me, or I'm too busy to do it right now, I'll do it in the future. And I just decided, dude, when I'm in Kenya, like, I can actually set my mind and say, this is what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna do it, bro. Like, why not? So I started to have things that I looked forward to. The first thing I ever looked forward to, bodybuilding competition. Bro, I've always known I want to do a bodybuilding competition. Not to go on stage and place number one. I don't really care. But when I look at people that I admire, I'm like, yo, they've done different things in their life. And that's what made their life so beautiful is that they created this picture, this painting, this portrait that had everything in it. It fully expressed who they were inside. So me lifting for the past like 4 years, I realized like, wait, I can take this energy and channel it into something and I'll get way more jacked. I'll have way more girls just because I'm focused now. Like my focus has shifted. I'm not just here to live life. Like I have a bodybuilding competition. I have to prepare myself. And on top of that, the next thing I saw, there's a tournament coming up for paddle. I just started playing paddle seriously like over the past 2 months, and yo, it's so fun. I just want to compete because it brings out the best version of myself. And then now there's work. Like, bro, sales. I just got off of an interview and I got a job offer. And I'm like, yo, if I'm really pushing myself in all of these different areas in life, what can go wrong? I'll never feel bored. There's always work to be done. And part of this is just seeing yourself as somebody who is here to experience life and is here to grow. And you can choose whatever avenue in life you want to grow in, especially once you realize that all disciplines are similar. There's nothing that's separate. The same attitude it takes to get good at basketball is the attitude it takes to get good at boxing. Same attitude for tennis is the same attitude for paddle. I've been reading this book, and this book here, it's called The Inner Game of Tennis. This has been blowing my mind because sometimes when you play a sport, you have this version of yourself, self one, that's telling the other self, self two, what to do. And that's what they talk about in this book. You have a higher self and essentially a lower self. Your higher self is your subconscious. It does everything automatically. You don't have to direct it. I don't know if I'd even call it higher and lower self, but really like the other self is your conscious mind, the one that's always trying to get your subconscious to do the right thing. So if you achieve this state of relaxation, and instead of trying to tell yourself what to do, you trust yourself intuitively. You know that you know what to do because you've done it before. Then you get to that result way faster. It's why some people are so good in the zone, in the clutch. They can quiet their mind and be at complete relaxation where it's automatic. And this is life-changing, bro. Like anything you need to do, the highest quality you can achieve is a relaxed state of mind. And that's what I wish for you too. Set goals, have a relaxed state of mind, and just spend every day doing a little bit to get you closer to where you want to be. And that's all it really takes, man. I look at myself today and I'm like, this person that I am today is a creation that I had in my mind. I was like, I need to be that person. I need to be him. And there was no other option. And you can have that too. I just had a friend who called me. He told me like, yo, when you used to make those videos, like it really helped me, like just my mindset. Because I realized I had to do everything mentally first. Everything is created here first. And we live in a spiritual world. Like the spiritual world comes first and then it goes into the mental world and then into the physical world. But this is the last stop. So you need to get everything up here right first. And I feel like the best way to do that is to set some goals for yourself. Things that you want to achieve. Things that you're striving for. When you look and you zoom forward to the end of your life, what do you want to have checked off? So you can say, damn, I did that. And like, I did the best that I ever could have. Like, I lived life to the fullest. I don't want to get to the end of my life and realize that I had not fully lived. So don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Peace.
No. I didn't like it when you said bye-bye. Just wanted you here right by my side.